Alright, yo, there we go, yeah, there we go. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, welcome. I'm Noctis Kyrios, and we are here, we are back for some more Punishing Grey Raven. But, yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well, because I'm certainly doing alright. Albeit a bit tired, I'll be real. I'm gonna be real, I'm a bit tired, I'll be honest. So, because it has been quite a busy week, I'll be real. For me, it has definitely been a bit of a busy week. For sure, but, yeah. Anyways, but, yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. But yeah, I can't wait to continue on with some more PGR, man. But yeah, let's dive in and let's go. But yeah, I can't wait for, to do some more story and stuff. But yeah, and also... And yeah, also, I just remembered. I also can't wait for the next patch as well. Also can't wait for the next patch as well. So, yeah, I can't wait for the next patch. For sure. Definitely can't wait for the next patch. But, yeah, I think with that said... I think it is time to dive in to the next portion of the story. Which is, which is this. A woven prologue. Okay. Yes, right. Yes, Discord. It's time for Discord. Hey, okay. But yeah, I can't wait for next patch as well, because, like, because Kamui is going to be finally back as well. Especially for, like, next patch, which is, like, I believe in a couple days? The 21st, so that's like 3 days from now. I'm pretty sure is when the patch starts. When the next patch starts, I believe. But yeah, anyways. Can't wait for the new Kamui, man. It's been so long since we've seen the boy. I can't wait. And can't wait to, like, see, what the story Kamui's story has in store, for real, though. But, yeah, anyways, I think without further ado, we're here to do some more story! And try to catch up as much as we can, as well, in terms of story, because we are quite behind, in terms of story, to be fair. In PGR story, at least. We are pretty behind, so... We're trying to catch up, but yeah. But, yeah, I believe last PGR stream we'd finished, chapter 36, Dreams Rewound, so, which is basically like sort of a, I guess, a sped up summary chapter, I guess, which was alright. Which is okay, I guess. For, like, this whole, summary chapter, as far as like a whole sped up summary chapter could go, I guess, to really demonstrate the changes in the timeline, I guess, is what that was essentially for, which essentially a recap chapter in a sense. But yeah, it was alright. It was pretty good. It was alright. I enjoyed it as far as a recap chapters go, but yeah. I think with that said, I think it is time to dive in to this next portion of the story for PGR. for this new chapter here. Or for this new side chapter, at least. Called Woven Prologue. So, yeah. Let's go.
Freedom is bait.
Oh, cutscene? Oh, damn.
Cheaply offered, yet dearly priced by those in power. I've long grown accustomed to...
God damn, okay.
I follow any given orders.
Stop! Don't come any closer!
Follow my orders. Just like old times.
Oh, yo? Okay then, god damn, alright. Okay. Okay then. Alright. Godfather. Alright. What an intro. Damn it, those bastards grabbed every scrap of food and trash or whatever they couldn't carry. What? Are they trying to starve us? Ah, fun. Crumbs of compressed biscuits are pressed into the dirt. Too small to pick up. Even the pigeons can't find anything to pick at. The old scavenger keeps scraping at the ground with cracked hands, trying again and again to gather crumbs, cursing under his breath. Thank goodness these old legs can still walk. Just wait. All of you will be limping one day. A torn sofa spills its rotting stuffing, with a broken plate scattered beside it. The air stinks of fermenting fruit peels mixed with a sharp burnt odor. A biting wind blows through, sweeping the stench away for a moment before it's gone. Snow again. He grips his aching leg and tilts it back, gritting his teeth like he's forcing himself to stand through sheer will. Hey, okay. Hunger and the dizziness from standing after crouching so long leaves him breathless and exhausted. Hey, what about you, brat? You stinky old man, I told you to stop calling me a brat. Aw. A boy's voice comes from somewhere inside a heap of junk. Moments later, a dust-covered figure squeezes out from beneath the two warped wooden boards. Hey, I've asked you your name plenty of times. You just kept it to yourself. Just call me that. Don't just call me that. Dust in my mouth. Rotten luck today. Walked all the way only to find a dented can someone had already picked over. Under a collapsing building. At least it's so empty it can't make us sick. We'll split it later. That building used to be part of a lively town. They cleared it out too, huh? No value, so they abandoned it without thought. Probably Sinclair again. Hard not to know his face. It's plastered everywhere. Benevolent tycoon who saved this tiny speck of a desert city. Even dogs are sick of hearing that story. Fred Sinclair. So what? Works out for us, doesn't it? As long as we stick near those glowing gates, there'll always be food and clothes getting tossed out. You fool. The more of these gates he's built, the more people like us there will be. Less Paradise entertainment. Oh. Never any party. Never get your troubles. Never forget your troubles. Step into paradise. Sing, dance, you thieves and scoundrels. Dance yourselves to death in your gilded cage. Take it easy, old man. Aw. If you swallowed your pride and applied for last Paradise aid sooner, you wouldn't still be dragging that bad leg around here. What do you know about aid programs? Damn. All lies. They're nothing but filthy hyenas in fine clothes, feeding on corpses, and you stop with the big talk, kid. The words hit a raw nerve. His face twitches with rage, but when he opens his mouth to curse, nothing comes. His chest, cheeks flush, and all he can manage is angry, incoherent mutters. Swallow my pride? Then why don't you beg your parents to take you back? You showed up here scavenging in a... and it's high like some fancy gentleman, and look at you now, filthy every day. What a sorry sight. Where's your pride? Do the dogs eat it? Damn. The argument escalates. At first it's just shoving, but soon they are on the verge of a fight. Ah, fun. What's it to you? You don't know anything about me. Garbage like us, we're just waiting for the world to clear us out. Who you calling garbage? My parents never said that to me. Without thud, the boy charges like a bull, slamming the old man into a pile of books and newspapers, sending papers flying. Aw, you listen to me, kid. Ah! A kitten? Wah. They both freeze. Start pressing his head into the old man's chest. The boy frees one arm and shoves aside the junk in front of him. The kitten cries grow louder. They follow around the sound source and exchange a bewildered look. No, it's a baby. A human infant wails at them from inside a swaddling cloth. Damn it, leaving a baby out here in this weather. Were they trying to kill her? The eyes return to the baby, still struggling to wave her tiny fists. Aww. The cold will turn her skin a frostbitten red-purple, and even her whimpers are growing faint. Oh, damn. The old man wipes his hands over and over on his rugged coat, then hesitates, too afraid to take the swaddled baby. Can you keep it down? Cry any more and you'll be out of strength. Aw. The young scavenger shoves past the hesitant old vagrant, tucking his hands into sleeves far too long for him. Moves aside, Ping. Aw. There, no more crying. Aw. You're pretty good at this. I used to have a little brother. I'd take care of him when my parents were at work. Then one day he got sick and died. Oh, damn. God damn. After that, the boy exhales a cloud of wet vapor, gasping like the cold has stolen his breath, and falls silent. Damn. God damn. Okay, damn. God. Ayo, damn. Holy. Wow. Damn, that's messed up. Jesus. Okay, damn. Okay, then. Okay. Alrighty then, damn. That's so. Ping doesn't ask any more questions. Among scavengers, there's an unspoken rule. You don't dig into someone's past unless they bring it up themselves. Aw. The baby finally stops crying, whether from exhaustion or warmth in the boy's arms. Aw. Ping can't do anything to help. He just paces in circles, but there's nothing around. No belongings, no clues, nothing that could prove the baby's identity. Aw. No name tag, no forgotten trinket, not even the faintest trace of a mother's scent. The swaddling is thick with dust, as if it was hastily taken from some long forgotten corner. Aw. Hey, we can't raise a baby. You want us scavenging with us and sleeping under bridges? And in this cold, where would we get milk? The boy stays silent, jaw set, so Ping tries again. Listen, brat, this isn't like picking up a stray cat or a dog. The baby can't live on expired canned food like we do. I know! I know. The baby's parents must be garbage. Or maybe they're in trouble. Maybe they had no choice. No, they're just like my parents, dumped with shameless relatives and never came back. I'll never go to New Nilius myself and get the truth. Why, your parents were from New Nilius Air Force Base? Oh damn, that place closes all its checkpoints once winter sets in. The boy rolls his sleeves up, turning them over until he finds a patch of clear inner fabric. He gently wipes the baby's face with it. Ping quickly pours a little water from his flask to dampen the cloth and help. Aw. The relatives even drove my dog away, beat it until it cried, said it had no value, that they'd never take on another burden. Damn. That's cruel. Jesus, fuck. Holy, that's cruel as hell. Jesus, what? God, that's cruel. Beating a dog? Holy. That is just cruelty of the highest order. Jesus. Those are just trash people, dude. Holy. Damn. Yeah, definitely not great human beings. They definitely should never either care for a pet or a child ever again. They're definitely not good human beings. Although, yeah, they're not good is the best way I can put it. I don't want to say what I really mean, because I might get banned. If I truly say what I mean, what I think of those parents. Or family members, I should say. I would definitely get banned if I say what I want to say about them. But yeah. Value. So my only value to them was the foster money going to their account. That dog was my last family. Before she left, my mother never let me name it. She said naming it would make me too attached, and saying goodbye would hurt more. Did she already know? Had she already decided to get rid of me? Damn. Then why name me Felix and my little brother Lucius? The boy pulls a dog tag from inside his coat, polished to a shine through his daily care. Aww. Now Ping understands why the metal tag is blank. I'd rather be out here on my own than ever forgive them. Damn. True. Honestly, fair. Valid crash out, not gonna lie. Valid, not gonna lie. Very valid. Very valid. Ping falls silent, meeting the boy's stubborn gaze before letting out a long sigh. You used to think that the boy was just wandering around looking for a lost pet dog, and that once he tasted real hardship, he'd come calling back home in tears. The boy's voice is barely a whisper in the cold, soft enough to vanish into the wind. Then suddenly it grows louder. Aw. I'll go find it. Whatever you need, food, baby stuff, anything. I'm small, quick, I can squeeze through anywhere. There's no way this world can make room for one baby. Can't make room for one baby to live. Hey, brat, you. Aw, poor baby. Were you thrown away because they thought you had no value too? Aw, but a newborn is innocent, the purest thing in the world. True. Felix looks from the baby to the tag he clutches even while he sleeps. Value. Ping's eyes go distant. The words he's held back slipping free. Why do you still carry that dog tag if it has no value anymore? Aw, this is my treasure. The boy says solemnly. Aw, I always thought even if I died, no matter where, as long as I had this, someone would know who I was. No matter what I become, this dog tag is the one thing that makes me different. Aw. His old memories press heavier and heavier on Ping's chest until anger bursts out of nowhere. Damn. That's what soldiers' dog tags do, you little brat. Who do you think you are? Look around. This isn't a war zone. It's a stinking garbage heap. Tomorrow we might not find food the day after a blizzard could hit. We both be buried right here. Who in this world cares if you live or die? Ping's eyes brim with, damn, cruel. Jesus, man. Sorry. Ping's eyes brim with tears as he yells. But sounds more like shouting at himself than at the boy. Aw. No one cares whether we live or die. I care, and we care about this baby, don't we? Felix's gaze jumps between Ping and the baby. He draws in a deep breath, his voice almost lost on the wind. Ping, we can't just leave the baby here. I know. Ping's voice grows raw with old memories, the weight of despair and bitterness pushing him to shout. When I was young, I had a family too. I had a kid. Life at the desert outpost was too hard, too lonely. I just sat there watching tumbleweeds roll past over and over and couldn't take anymore. I stopped caring about anything except going home to see our child's face. The baby in the boy's arm lies with eyes half closed, her tiny face calm and peaceful. Pink keeps wiping out the tips of his fingers. I hurt my leg on purpose, threw away my worth, deserted my post and went home, waiting for a hot meal and familiar faces. But when I got there, it was all gone. Ah. The houses are flattened. The streets nothing but rubble. The people gone. Maybe they were all gone to that glittering place in the distance. You work your whole life thinking it'll buy you a happy family, a stable retirement, or is it just someone else can add another mansion to their collection or a sports car to the garage? Damn. That's how it is. The poor get driven out and the rich get richer. Even so, the baby's still worse off than me, born with nothing, homeless from the start. Aw. Homeless people, there are two of us right here, we're all in this together. A defiant smile tugs at the boy's lips as he straightens his thin chest. With that one sentence, he seems to stitch an invisible thread, tying the three of them together among the trash. Aw. Poor little one. Thank you for coming here into this world, for coming to us. Aw. That's right. We all start the same, born naked. With nothing at all. Aw. Before we were beggars or emperors, we were all just helpless. Clueless babies. Aw, true. That is true. Aw, it's very true. Ping stretches his bad leg without thinking. I fix on a patch of light, breaking through the clouds. Aw. The gray layers of clouds above start to shift, splitting into tiny cracks. Gentle rays of sun filter through like threads, splitting across the distant mountains. And a warm golden glow. Felix, we should give the baby up. Aw. The boy blinks back tears, his eyes pleading silently, waiting for Ping to change his mind. Aw. Sunder Las Parados? Maybe there are places there that can raise a baby, but... People like us discarded. Can't get into Las Parados right now. The city childcare center's too far, but I know somewhere better. Further south, there's a workshop where some tailors live. The head tailor often gives to the church. I heard he lost his wife and never had children. Aww. Think about what's really best for the baby. True. Damn. Think about your brother. If your baby gets sick, we'll be just as helpless. Felix staggers as the baby reaches up and grabs a fistful of his hair. Aw. Oh, hey, you little rascal. Alright, enough of that hang dog look. Ping pats Felix on the back. The boy straightens, like he's finally decided on something, a flicker of relief in his eyes. Aw. Give this to her. Isn't this what you treasure the most? At least let her take this. He tucks the dog tag gently into the swallowing. Placing it on the baby's chest. There, now she won't have nothing, I hope. Even in times like this, she can grow up safe. Aww. Ping takes the baby, tucking the swallow's corners snug, and patting her in a place of goodbye, as if sensing something. She starts crying again. Aww. Be good. Live on. Aww. Don't end up like us, homeless. Aww. Ping, you talk too much. Come on. Let's go. People are coming out. Aw. Farewell, purest child in the world. Aw. The boy gives the baby one last look. One last look, then disappears into the same snow with Ping. Aw. Aw. Fresh snow dusts the weathered oak walls. Beyond the leaded windows, the world outside has turned into a silent white tapestry. The old tailor paces back and forth, stacking the finished fabrics into neat piles. The young apprentices chatter loudly as they head through the main door for a break, leaving the workshop quiet. These old stitches are wide and crooked. Sloppy work, redo it. Damn, aw. Now this one's decent. Was it the new girl? What was her name again? Once his work is done, he cracks the window for fresh air. Outside in the white expanse, a faint glint from a small piece of metal bounces onto the old tailor's thick glasses. Huh? What's that? Oh? The old man runs for the door, fumbling untie his debris-filled apron and toss it onto the melting snow. He drops it to his knees. Aw. The swaddling is covered in snow, with more packed inside, but the baby still clutches a small metal tag and breathes faintly. Aw. This really is a blessing from above. The snow lines a soaked scrap of paper. Its writing blurred. Only the words "take care" can still be made out. Aw. His eyes settle on the apron he just tossed aside. A small handkerchief his late wife made peeks out from the pocket. The corner is embroidered with a tiny blue flower. His breathing quickens. Was she sent by the Holy Mother? Holy Mother? Thank you, Holy Mother, in this cold. He pulls the baby close, his glasses sitting crooked on his nose, tears running down in the deep lines in his face. She'll be my treasure. She'll be my treasure. Aww. Aww, that's so cute. Aww. Aww, that's beautiful. Aw, it's so cute, man. I love that. Aw. That's such a cute way to end that. Aw. Aw. Alright, yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, let's keep going. Needle. Young Discord. Hey. I don't remember much from when I was little. The old tailor told me I was left at his workshop door with nothing but a dog tag. Aw. Or at least this looks like young Discord. If I didn't caught the light that day, I probably would have frozen in the snow. He told me to keep it with me always, my lucky charm. Aw. So that's why you treasure that weird bit of metal so much. But Auntie Needles never liked me. She says I must be some dirty vagabond's child, or that I was brought in by dogs. Aw. Oh, damn. The old tailor never listens to her. He calls me his treasure. Aw. The girl's face is hidden in the shadow of her hat brim. Her feature's hazy. Oh? She ignores the noise around her, lifting her teacup with perfect posture. Pinky bracing the bottom. Her words... words drifting to the rising steam. So what happened next? Oh, For the first 3 years, the old tailor keeps Concordia's origins quiet, afraid it might cause trouble. In the workshop, life is always half hidden. Concordia is told to be quiet, to act grown up. Most days, Concordia is bored to tears, listening to the click-clack of sewing machines. Only after she grows stronger and healthier does the old tailor proudly call her his daughter. Aww. The old tailor's room once had rows of metal boxes, each stuffed with letters stamped bright red, rejected. Concordia's arrival finally pulls him away from the iron tang of those boxes and the bare, empty wardrobes. One day, the old tailor simply stops stuffing the returned letters into his tin box. He loves his child as if she were his own. Aww. She was heaven's greatest gift to me. Aww. The old tailor starts telling anyone who will listen. What I hold is my happiness. Aww. His hands can still feel the ghost of her weight, the faint warmth from when she was still small. Aww. Look at you, Concordia. Tell her again. Soon the doorframe won't be high enough for your marks. Aww. He draws the chalk lines himself with a carpenter's ruler, smiling at the growing marks like they are tree rings. Aww. One day, the others at the workshop notice he has stopped writing unanswered letters and starts keeping a diary instead. Aww. I'll cook for her every day. Watch her put on the cute clothes I made. We'll go out hand in hand. Time moves too slowly. I can't wait to see her grow up. After writing this, the old tailor sets down the pen, takes off his glasses, and stares out a long time at the ink spots on his diary. Aww. And yet time moves too fast. You're still so small. I just want to stay with you a little longer. Aww. He feels both the joy of watching her grow and fear that he won't be there for her much longer. Oh, damn. Aww. Her first steps, her first falls, her laughter. He bakes her birthday cakes year after year. When boredom makes her pester him, he gives in, teaching her how to thread a needle and use child-safe scissors. Concordia is still too young to understand how her arrival and growth here growth have changed the workshop. Aww. She doesn't yet comprehend the adults' hidden subtlety around her, but she feels the cold shoulders from other children. Aww. She throws herself into the hobby she's learned by osmosis. First playing with fabric scraps, then clumsily mending her own clothes. Aww. This is a sewing thread, and this is a seam ripper. Thread looks soft, but when it's pulled tight, it's sharp. Be careful when you use it. Aww. Thread crouches beside her, patiently showing her the tools they rely on to make a living. Aww. Look, Auntie Thread. The needle you lost, that's right here. Aww. Ah, you have such sharp eyes. Thread is always smiling, and the nearby children are drawn to her warmth. Aww. Fabric walks by, carrying silk, and pauses to ask, Concordia, why do you want to learn tailoring? So I can help out at the workshop. Aww. Needle and scissors, busy cutting and marking nearby, freeze for a second, and exchange a dark, knowing look. Fabric watches Concordia eye the fabric shears with eager interest and can't help imagining his soon-to-be-born daughter. A smile spreads across his round face as he praises the girl. Aw, such a thoughtful kid. But the sharp tools are still too dangerous for you. Go play with your dolls for now. For now. The apprentices hear the child's words differently than she means them. The workshop's income has been dropping for years. Even if they master their craft, will it be enough to survive? Oh, damn. Machines can mass produce almost anything now. The famous designers only work for the elite, leaving workshops like theirs, stubbornly hand-making everything. scraping by with just enough to eat. Damn. In Last Parados, the world's entertainment capital, the rich flood in and spend credits like water. At the snap of her fingers, fortunes spring up like fountains. Expensive suits, gowns, exclusive salon perfumes, symbols of wealth that have to be switched up daily because no one wants to be looked down on. Aw. Their favorite phrase? One of a kind. They brag about how many people and how much work they went to the custom orders, completing more and more viciously every year. Artisan craftsmanship, handmade excellence. That's their badge of superiority, the thing they flaunt at every social event. Aww. The public laptop media reported tech breakthroughs and lavish feasts. The insurance industry is booming as never before. It feels as if this will all last forever. Yeah, sure. Sure. They call this light of the golden age because they're basking in it. They don't see the tiny forgotten workshops hiding in the shadows. Aww. How about at the workshop? Times have changed. The girl tilts her head, trying to catch the words curiosity blooms across her face. Aww. What kind of era are you all talking about? Only people who see the future without worry can truly enjoy life, and everyone seems to have their own idea of what a golden age means. Concordia is the same, carefree, unaware of the adults' concerns, unable to grasp the changes of the times, She skips off with her doll, leaving the workshop heavy with silence. Aw. For a 5-year-old, only one thing feels worth worrying about. Aw. Can we ask them to play with us? I can show them my favorite puppy doll. Aw. You can try, but I don't think they like you. After much hesitation, Concordia musters the courage and walks over to the kids. Can I play with you? Aw. You're unwanted, brought here by a dog. I'm not playing with you. Damn. Aw. One girl mutters under her breath, pointing at Concordia. The other children laugh. Aw. That's not true. You're lying. See, told you. Orphan, if we play with you, we'll have bad luck. Damn, really? I do have a dad. The old Taylor's my dad. Ha, he's old enough to be your grandpa. You'll be thrown out with him sooner or later. No way. She looks down on you. She mouths the old Taylor. Soon you'll be filthy, picking food out of the trash on the street, like some unwanted stray. Ha! Teach her a lesson. Shut her up. Damn, that's cruel. Concordia steels herself. The moment the ringleader returns to laugh with the others, she shoves her hard from behind. Damn. The girl lands in an icy puddle. Her clothes and hair are soaked with filthy water. She bursts into tears. The others scatter. Damn, that's more like it. Let her see that power is everything. Look who's the filthy one now. A strange thrill rushes through Concordia. She won. No one could talk to her like that anymore. Bladder's right. Power matters most. Damn. Then the old Taylor's daily prayers echo in her mind, washing the thrill away. Aw. The old Taylor has always been devout. In an age where faith has given way to rapid technological progress, people like him are rare. Most put the trust in progress rather than the divine. May the Holy Mother protect us, he often says at the end of a conversation, though the others at the workshop would hardly pay attention. Only a clear conscience can bring you happiness. Aw. He takes his weekly church prayers seriously and sometimes brings Concordia along. Aw. But Concordia is too young to understand the adults' murmured prayers. She just sits and counts the patterned floor tiles under her feet, one by one. By the time she gets around 170, or maybe 190, the prayers end. Prayers are ending. Aw. On days he doesn't go to church, the old Taylor still washes his hands clean, sits by the living room doorway, and prays in a clear voice for the departed to reach the world of light. Aww. Forgive us our sins and deliver us from peril. Oh, you're so mean. Aw. Wow, I'm telling the grown-ups. Don't tell them everything bad you did. Did I do something wrong? Nope. Ignore her. Always play with you. I'll be your best friend. Aw. Come on, let's go play on the swings. Concordia's heart pounds. It feels wrong somehow, but speaking badly about the old Taylor feels wrong too. Aw. She hovers between the two worlds, unsure which way to go. One world is bright, good, and righteous, where she's expected to do the right thing. If she does wrong, she should apologize sincerely and ask forgiveness. All kinds of souls are meant to go to that place. Aww. The other world is strange, scary, and wrapped in gray mist. People there are usually rule breakers, but somehow freer. Damn. Like bladder, sorry guys, like bladder. Who swings lazily without a care. Sorry guys, I'm back, my bad. Concordia trudges home to her bright, orderly world, but her heart lingers in the other one, uneasy over whether to confess what happened today. Aww. Why don't you play? Why doesn't anyone play with me? You've got me. That's all you need. That's just a joke, right? I didn't do anything wrong. She tries to reassure herself, but guilt and fear cling to her, rising like cold water around her ankles. She knows the old tailor wouldn't approve. In his workshop, everything must be neat, fair, and just. How do he makes a mistake as a judge and tool to make it right? The apprentices think he's too strict, but he follows rules all the same. The Holy Mother wants to hear her people confess so she can wrap them in her endless love. To be human, it seems, is to be born with sin. Concordia wonders if she should pray to the Holy Mother. Could she take away this unease and tell her what's right? She cautiously pushes open the workshop door. The old tailor looks up from his pile of fabric, smiling and waving her over. Warmth, slight safety, and familiar sense surround her. Aww. Concordia smiles back. She decides to keep today's events a secret. For now, she's back in the world of light. Aww. Once the winter is over, I'll send you to school. I've already got supplies. Soon our Concordia will be reading and writing. Aw, school? Concordia frowns, steps back, biting her lip, twisting her fingers. Tears almost well in her eyes. What's school? Are you sending me away? Don't you? Don't you want me anymore? The weather turns foul fast. Winter's brief gift of sunshine is gone, replaced by thick clouds like heavy quilts. Looming low and sullen, inside, the workshop feels gray and dusty. The air restless with drifting specks. Concordia's bright, safe world feels like it's teetering on the edge of collapse, fragile as an egg about to smash on the floor. Aw. Of course not. How could I not want you? You go to school during the day and I'll pick you up every evening to bring you home. Aw. Then why do I have to go to school? You'll learn things there, things you enjoy. You'll make new friends. School's one of the best things humans have ever come up with. Aw. New friends. I can have new friends besides Bladder? Other kids never want to be a friend. They say I'm different, a bad kid with no mom or dad. The old tailor studies her downcast face, guiltily folding his rough hands together, fingers brushing over his claws as he searches for the right words to comfort her. How could you be a bad child? You work hard at sewing every day. Didn't you say you wanted to grow up and help me once you're in school? Aw. He gently takes the doll from the girl's arms and fiddles with it, just trying to make her smile. Aw. I don't want to go. I like sewing. You've been teaching me. Isn't that enough? Don't you want to know how to write your name or mine? I can't really remember all those. My full name is a bit long for Concordia. It carries my grandfather. His grandfather, in the history of this workshop. You're always saying names are hard, so you call everyone by their tools. Aw. Once you're in school, you learn everything you need. Remembering people's names, for example, that's just good manners. Really? I'll learn all that just by going to school? Of course, you just learn until you learn to write it yourself. I'll solely your name right here. Look here, Concordia. When the old tailor picks up a needle and thread, his rough fingers move with lightness of fluttering butterflies. Aw. The deep blue thread match is the color of her hair. She stares in awe at the fresh stitches inside the stuffed animal's ear. Lines and loops she can't yet read. Sorry. Or remember. Aw. But that's alright. She'll learn them in school soon enough. Just like needle and thread can turn scraps into toys and clothes. You've got a pair of skillful hands too. One day you'll be able to stitch your life into whatever shape you want. Aw, whatever shape I want. The stuffed puppy waddles toward her, ears flopping, head bobbing. Aw. Oh, where is my little dog gone? Oh, where can he be? Aww. Oh, where can he be? With his ears cut short and his tail cut long. Oh, where can he be? Aw. I saw him hiding behind a tree. Why can't I see? With his ears cut short and tail cut long. My little dog is so cute. Aww. Aww. I gently pet him. And give him hugs and kisses too. Dear little dog, I love you. Aww. Aww. It's cute, man. On the music too. The girl is completely amused by the flap of her eared stuffed puppy before her. Resting in the old tailor's warm embrace, she traces stitching over and over before breaking into a grin. Aww. Aww. The poor stay poor because I don't can do their work. To survive, they have to become irreplaceable. Damn. The workshop runs like it's been forgotten by time. Manual labor, no big mistakes. Never straying from its path. But change still comes knocking. Orders are dropping, replaced by large factories with newer machines. The art of clothing, refined over thousands of years, is now being studied, cut apart, and reassembled by machine code at a breathtaking pace. Everywhere, new designs are churned out, cheap imitations dressed up as innovation. Only large intricate embroidery remains within their reach. Threads are expensive, the work delicate. These embroideries and pattern embellishments are often possible to show off wealth and taste, studded with countless sequins or beads. The build machines precise enough to mass produce the level of detail would cost far more than paying human hands. Damn. The workshop's orders gradually turn into eye-straining and hand-cramping detail work, making them a mere appendage to bigger factories. The old tailor's hair grows whiter each year, and his hands less steady. Most of the time, he leaves the work to his apprentices, keeping only the simplest old-fashioned women's garments for himself. Aww. Even though they have no use for them yet, he hangs each one in their wardrobes, holding in labels by hand. This one is for Concordia's first day at school. This is for when she comes of age. This is her first wool vest. That one, maybe she'll wear it to a party someday. He takes out his treasured handkerchief and glances at it, as if he can still see his wife's smile there. Aww. Then he cheerfully goes back to gathering stray beads and fabric scraps that have no use for now. Aww. Not everyone can find contentment in the steadily declining predictable life. Damn. The old tailor is getting on in years. He doesn't look like someone who can adapt to new tech. Aw. That's a bit much. We could at least ask what he thinks. Everyone knows he'd rather die than switch to a newer machine. He's terrified of that accident happening again. Strict, stubborn, inflexible, out of touch, and in the way. Orders from Las Perdos keep piling up. The balls and gallows get bigger every season. If we can't win work from the actors and songsters, we won't get back in. If we stick to what makes our workshop special, things will get better, right? special. Nobody cares about quality now. People replace everything as easily as quickly as changing clothes. Hard work and grit don't get praise anymore. People love quick wins. Lottery shops are on every corner. Heard about the baker's kid next door? Won the first prize on a lottery ticket and quit the spot, grinning ear to ear. Ear to ear. A pounding at the door, hard enough to split the wood, cuts their chatter short. Every gaze in the room snaps to the visitor. Damn. We got company. It's those people in white shirts everyone talks about. Concordia shrinks from her corner with needles and thread, scurries to her room and locks the door. Aww. Sir, the Student Council is offering a substantial sum, enough for you to retire comfortably. The old senator snorts and drops his fabric shears onto the table with a heavy clank. These days, a different person in a white shirt shows up every few days, all for the same thing. Retire? You're telling me a tale of decades to retire? If I were you, sir, I'd have signed ages ago and settled in flourishing Las Parados. By now. What exactly are you holding on to? What am I holding on to? The old tailor's mustache bristles and his eyes bulge with anger. He even spills coffee across his cuff. Every coat in this town, every pair of suit pants, cashmere vests, the aprons your mother and grandmother wear, come out of this workshop. Why would I trade that for coin? Ouch! I've said this 1,000 times. The man in the white shirt licks his lips and keeps going, trying to look professional. Times have changed, sir. People always fear what's new, but the ending is always the same. Hardly anyone reads books and letters now. Golden banknotes have turned into credit points. From here on out, it's the age of technology and progress. Have you seen the news? They detected a 600-meter asteroid with a chance of hitting Earth in a few years. But the Human Technology Alliance has already sent ships to handle it. One blast, fireworks in space, and the threat is gone. The last one like that wiped out the dinosaurs and brought centuries of ice age. This time, it won't happen. Our brightest and best guarantee it will never happen. This glory belongs to the noble, virtuous human race. The old tailor shows no sign of being moved by empty slogans. The man in the white shirt slowly raises his fist, chastened. Do people reach into their suit pockets to pay you after a speech like that? Begging at its finest. It's an ignorant commoner. What I mean is I respect your craft, and this workshop that embodies it inherits dignity, like history itself, but even if they had smashed the first power loom, humanity wouldn't have gone back to spinning wheels and hand shuttles. Progress is irreversible, sir. This plot of land needs to make way for progress, for a shared, better future. Not the same thing at all. And who gave you the right to decide what has value? This workshop, these people. What makes you think you can measure them? The man in a white shirt scans the aging workshop. Visitors are rare now. The century-old signboard is chipped and peeling. His letters went away with no one to repair them. A few workers sew distractedly, more interested in the conversation than the dull work in their hands. The white-shirted man looks pleased. Damn. Mr. Archibald, believe it or not, I believe you're quite well known for where we're from. We regret what happened in that incident too. We've just signed these. We'll be happy to give the past a better closure. Signed papers, closure. That's what we did back then. Papers signed in the slate wiped clean. You think I believe your lies again? I can give up everything, but a dead person. Could she ever come back? The old tailor's voice breaks. He has to take a few deep breaths. He looks at the wardrobes that once stood empty when they were no longer needed. Damn. We understand you're upset about what happened back then, but let's not mix issues. Don't mix issues. Fine words. You people in white shirts come and go, splitting spitting cold, empty lines. No one takes responsibility. No one truly cares. Everyone knows they spend more money silencing people than fixing the problem. I just want the ones responsible for stepping forward and explain why it happened, where it went wrong. We slipped up and to mend it properly, like stitching on a patch, and shouldn't be mended. Then rags, throw out the rags for good. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. You go on and on. The letters of complaint, petitions for years, enough to fill it for a lifetime. Don't you already know the truth in your heart? We're not the ones who caused those tragedies. At the end of his rope, the man in the white shirt pops open his collar and drops the threat. Down. You may be a fool, but your apprentices aren't. A place like this, one spark and it burns to the ground. One spark and it burns to the ground. Be sensible. It will be better for everyone. Someone sucks in a breath. A loose spool of thread tumbles to the floor. What a shame. We'll be back. He strides out, head held high. His pristine shoes creak sharply on the old wood. Thread shakes her head. Closes the door and goes back to her embroidery. Needle and scissors stand on the either side of the workbench, tugging the fabric. They can't get it smooth. Flattering in the left and right puckers. Fabric clutches a tape measure, wraps it around his head again and again, nearly choking himself. Hypocrites! The old tailor glares at the retreating back, curses under his breath, and turns to his apprentices. No one dares meet his disappointed eyes. Master, maybe you should consider the offer. Needle forces the words out, palms sweating. Oh, damn. Wretch, did it teach you to this craft so you help outsiders sell off our workshop? He explodes, pounding the bench again and again. The thunder of it echoes through the room and makes the tools tremble. Damn. Aw. That's not what I meant. Fabric jumps in to smooth it over. Hey, Catherine was just kidding, right? All of us, you're the most skilled. Your stitches are the best. These past few years, we get the same pay while deadlines shrink. The work gets heavier and harder. Scissors steps up, putting himself between Needles and the old tailor. Well, you. Please don't be angry, Master. Everyone's just exhausted from all the odd jobs lately. Even you? Holy Mother, protect us. It wasn't like this in the past. In his memory, butchers, laborers, bakers, blacksmiths, and tailors all sat happily on benches out front, basking in the same sunlight, full of life. Aw. People helped one another, standing strong, their steady eyes quietly guarding the pride of the beauty of a craft. At least not now. Back to work, or do you think workshop should die today? Exhausted, he wipes away this coffee stain, removes his sleeve guards and apron, and retreats to the back room. The air in the workshop grows more stifling by the minute. Only for a browse and click of sewing needles break the silence. Aw. Why is everyone so angry? Aw. No one answers. An era is ending. The comfortable, steady, old order shatters in an instant. Who is to blame? Who could take the blame? Aw. Through the heavy gloom, something sharp cuts across. Anyone else wants to speak up? Maybe say something foolish like, it'll all get better? Damn. Okay. Damn, okay. Well, okay then. Damn, okay. Well then. Wow, that's crazy. Well, that was certainly tense. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, let's keep going. Threading. Let's go. What did he say? Shorten it again? The big city factory is so overloaded that even running their machines around the clock isn't enough. And now they want us to sew trimmings to fill our gaps? Earlier deadlines? Faster speeds? Words keep cutting the night like a blade. Damn. The big factories take the prime cuts and we get the scraps. Sleepless nights, day after day, stringing junk beads. Do you know how much price have jumped? Do they know how many loaves one heavy dress earns us? Bah, none of you deserves it. Not a single one. Needle grows even more furious at every word. Trembling all over. She reveals the half-finished gown. The precious thread snaps and natural pearls of every size scatter across the floor. They all stay up night after night. To finish this order. Massive workloads and have timelines fray every nerve. Flesh and blood need rest. No one can outrun machines. Damn, true. Dark rings set on her dull, empty eyes as stamped into every face. Easy. These pearls are worth more than both of our lives. Fabric sprawls across the floor, carefully gathering the precious pearls one by one. Worth. Who's ever cared if we live or die? A bead is rolled into the petal's gap. Fabric can't reach it no matter what. He hauls himself up, chest heaving, sweat burns his eyes so badly he can't close them. The big, broad-backed man finally breaks. What else can we do? Whatever the client says we do, they're the gods. Not enough time? Who cares? Look at the zeros on the penalty clause. Master doesn't bother anymore. Today he chased the white shirt man off and shut in his back room. When persuasion fails, the white shirt man shouts outside the door. Come on, everyone. Every word beats machines taking your jobs and you ending up on the street. Fabric's head buzzes. His heartbeat hammers in his ears. Anatia, Master likes you best. Can you talk to him? I tried so many times. He said he wouldn't agree, that he refused to lose like this. The woman chops her head, chasing the floor with a fingertip. Isn't there a better way? It's a whole bag full of credit cards. Can't the old man see these impossible orders are killing us? Good thing I only have myself to feed. I have to think about my daughter's future. If you want to stitch it better, make it sturdier. Get real. I think anyone who could ID you by your pretty stitching, but if a single bead goes missing, they'll be at your door pointing at your forehead. Why not just stitch it sloppier then? Stop with the excuses. It's fair competition. You can't do better than the others or faster than the machines. You're the one who gets cut. Unusually calm, Scissors now shakes his head theatrically, as if every time has driven him mad. Looks like he's at the limit too. Aww. You're fine living like this forever? Everyone freezes. The silence is so deep you could hear a pin drop. Aww. What do you mean? Thread asks it timidly and hands all the gathered pearls to Fabric. What do I mean? Clients take away gowns we spend hundreds of hours embroidering, days and nights of work, every bit of skill we have. Rich colors, beautiful hand, gold and silver threads, and in the end it sits forgotten in some corner of a massive closet, one piece among thousands. They already own enough clothes to last 100 years, from the cradle to their polished grave. Needle stares at the permanent stains on her clothes and, without thinking, touches the old throb in her left ear. Damn. During one delivery, she hesitated, reluctant to hand over the silk she'd sewn. For that hesitation, she took a vicious slap that perforated her eardrum. Blood spilled down then and there. Damn, Jesus. Okay, that's messed up. Jesus. Take your dirty hands off. Lucky for you, your blood didn't touch the dress. Otherwise, you have earned a few more slaps. Christ, that's... What the fuck, man? Holy. That's abuse. What the hell, man? She'll never forget the way they looked at her like filth. Even though the exquisite embroidery they endured came from the same hand. These same hands. The old tailor's habit of swallowing every complaint only deepens her despair about the workshop's present and future. They're major clients who can't afford to defend them. They gave extra. Called it compensation. I've had enough. Damn. The exhaustion in Needle's eyes burn into sparks. She bites off every word through clenched teeth. Aw. Scissor studies the anger carved into her face. He knows he's been the best embroiderer for a decade, and that in her exhaustion she's thrown her hopes into a pit that gives nothing back. Aw. Countless life-like miracles are born with her hands, but no one has the patience to wait for miracles anymore. Production could give people comfort and safety by now, and yet some are still worked to death. Aw. What I'm saying is, if you don't get rich, you'll rot in a closet where no one remembers you. The world doesn't care about the poor. I won't miss any chance that comes. I'm not going to join the homeless with a smile. Damn. How would you talk them around? They've come by this place 15, 20 times. The old tailor throws them out every time. You heard Anita. He'll never agree. They started at 1.5 times the market price, stingy as could be, but by the time it came during the day, it's gone up triple. Damn. Aw, alright. Damn. Interesting. Triple, that's a jackpot. Her voice cracks with a scream. With that money, she never blister her hands in this crumbling room again. Damn. Perhaps just a little of this golden age afterglow might still brush them. Aww. Where there's profit, people flock. Where the profit doubles, some sell their conscience. Fabric clears his throat, uneasy. Got objections? A better plan? How do we stop this rundown shop from being swapped out quickly and easily? No, I don't. Change has to happen. The stubborn old mule. I'll give him a proper retirement send-off for old time's sake. Damn, okay, Late at night, Concordia clutches his favorite puppy doll, ready to sleep. As always, the old tailor sits by her bed and tucks the blanket around her. No stories tonight. Let's just talk for a while, alright? Aw. The girl senses something different about the old tailor today and answers in a small mumble. Okay. Concordia, what do you think of Aunt Needle? She's scary. I'm afraid to talk to her. She litters the workshop with torn paper scraps. Aw. What are those colorful papers with numbers for anyway? If they're important, why tear them up? If they're useless, why stare at them all? Stare at them all the time. The old tailor wants to sigh, but holds it back in front of the child. Aw. And Thread? Auntie Thread is kind. She controls Auntie Nita when she cries. She's got some super soft fabric. I heard it's really expensive. It's my close friend Uncle Fabric's baby girl when she's born. She's shy. With people she knows or strangers outside, she always speaks in a tiny, tiny voice. Aw. The old tailor thinks for a moment and asks another question. What about your Uncle Fabric? He's the only one who praises me, but when they fight, he never takes sides. The old man is surprised by Concordia's sharp eye. Lastly, Uncle Scissors. I don't know, he won't talk to me. The girl's eyelids droop, her lashes casting little shadows. Aw. He only likes being with Auntie Needle. Aw. Alright, kid, you've talked enough. Time to sleep. Aw. Concordia drifts off to sleep. The workshop still runs through the night, but she long since learned to sleep through the noise. Aw. In the yellow light, the old man looks even more bent. He hides his every metal box of old letters, then runs his fingers over the clothes on the wardrobe he made for her. When he grows old, when his eyes fail and hands can no longer sew, when the workshop he devoted his life to is in someone else's hands, at least something will still be there to keep her company. Aw. Since she came into this world, let her feel a little bit of its warmth. It's time. The time has come. Aw. He makes up his mind. Aw. Catherine's temper is quick and her math is poor, but her work is always the best. If she were an assistant to a real designer. Bessie is a worldly and fits in anywhere. Perfect for expanding business. Constance's mind is as sharp as her craft. She never makes careless mistakes. As for Anita, I truly don't know how to judge her. She's always quiet and unassuming, yet so thoughtful. Almost as if she can read minds. Could it be because of her background? Maybe she can hold things together, at least until Concordia comes of age. The old tailor grips his short pencil stub and mutters to himself, thinking. A knock on the door breaks his focus. He coughs twice and hides the yellowed page with the only opening lines written. Master Archibald? Christmas is next month. We planned a celebration. Maybe we should set work aside today. A celebration? But the date is near and the client's order is still... Concordia's birthday is soon, isn't it? We should give her a special gift, a surprise. You're right. Of course, she's my treasure. Aw. The lights in the workshop are mostly out now. The sewing machines still hum lazily, like tired bees. Oh shit, present? Okay. What do we do now? Oh shit, it's gone too far. There's no turning back. What about Concordia? Someone asks in a trembling, pinched voice. That filthy little thing, a ball of germs with dog tag to match. If the old tailor didn't have a habit of hoarding such useless junk, she'd have frozen to death years ago, right? You don't know what you need to do. But she's only a child. We should have left her to suffocate in the snowbank then. You just didn't want her bloody hands, coward. The girl startles awake. The workshop is strangely quiet, and the smell is wrong. Oh, damn. Beloved puppy doll is gone from her bedside. She swallows her hurt and unease and climbs out of the bed. Oh, damn. Puppy, where'd you go? Oh, damn. She backs tears in the dark, eyes wide as she searches. Seller directly clients who have needs. Little girls everyone prefers them. They fetch higher prices. I'm not lying in middlemen's pockets. Who knows how much they skim? Her hair color's unusual. Maybe some Las Perdos official's bastard. Raise her and cash her in later. Everyone loves that story. Or maybe just the last shred of conscience from two desperate poor souls before they died. You love your gambles. I hate them. It's darker than usual. She moves along the wall, careful, step by step. 100 more days can you wait? Las Perdos now opens its doors only to the most elite, the very top. Don't you see? Whether you catch a tailwind depends on what we do now. As it is, not a single one of Concordia's personal things remains in this workshop. What are you talking about? Where's the old tailor? Where did he go? The girl peeks from behind the door. Only half her face visible, instinct telling her something terrible has happened. She goes into herself, arms locked tight around her body. Oh, damn. A woman hurries from the shadows, grabs a girl, and drags her hard to the workshop's front door. The spot where years ago the old tailor found her. Oh, Auntie Thread! Damn. She can understand how usually frail Thread can be so strong. The woman lets the girl go, crouches to meet her eyes, and holds her trembling shoulders, sorrow heavy in her eyes. Gaze. The old tailor went far away. He won't be back for a while. Damn. Go, child, run. As far from here as you can. She presses something cold into the girl's hand. In the dim light, the girl can only feel the familiar shape. This is my metal tag. One day you'll get your chance. The woman shoves the girl, sending her stumbling forward. Tiny points of light appear, gather, then multiply like insect bites. In an instant, thick smoke billows and darkness blurs bright. It's my fault, all my fault, because I wasn't a good child. Because I didn't pray to Holy Mother every day. Aww. They don't want me anymore. Bladder, this is all your fault. Aww. Go away, I never want to see you again. Aww. Holy Mother can't save you, she can't save anyone. Fear tightens the girl's chest. She grips the metal tag. She falls. Her palm is cut, and blood smears across the metal. She scrambles up and runs, staggering as if chased by a demon. Oh, damn. Oh, fun! Find my birth parents? I'm not interested. To me, the old tailor is my parents. I understand. The old tailor loved you dearly. He loved you so much, in the end, there wasn't even a body left to bury. Who do you think took him away, never to return? Who wrecked your ordinary life and left you with nothing again? Oh, damn. You want the truth? You want to find the real culprit behind all of this? Yes, I want the truth. On the streets, in the orphanage, in the workshop, you gradually forgot your anger, your hatred. I haven't forgotten. I won't forget. You have power now, and with it, freedom. You're not that panicked child who ran away, so do you want revenge for the old tailor? Revenge. Yes, I want revenge. Oh, damn. Oh, fun. Great. Oh, great. Fun. Serves you better. Stop paying attention. Okay, what?
先走，快醒醒！
Oh? Wake up. Okay,
这
what?
里是什么地方？
Oh, Contact teammates? Okay.
希望，八指。
没有信号，被分隔了。
Sound, it's in English, okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's go. Oh, damn. Did I just shrink? Oh, damn. Oh, fun. Aw, chibi Discord. Aw.
很遗憾，已经死亡了。
你他妈胡说什么？先走，快醒醒！
Oh, damn,
没有命
what?
令就不知道做什么了吗？往前走吧。
Huh. So that's what it used to be. Still better this way. Huh. Aw. Piano. Why is a piano here? Right, okay. Piano stands in solitude. It's like lacquer chipped. Its keys yellowed with age, no longer pristine, yet still carrying countless emotions. Such a delicate instrument. One careless move might break it. Aw. Is this me? Oh, what? Sleeping girl. The girl sleeps soundly. If she's Discord, then who am I? Mm-hmm.
还剩多少时间？
Oh, Mission is, what about yours? You should leave as soon as possible. Oh, puppy! Puppy doll. A puppy doll stitched together from many fabric scraps. Used to be Concordia's bedside companion, and now shares her own fate, abandoned in the crevices of days bygone. Aw.
小节奏啊，快过来，我给你准备了礼物。
Aw.
是给我的，好漂亮。
Aw. Can take this with me? Never mind. Aw. Okay, scissors. Okay. Pieces of scissors to sharp the finding of a hole. In Taylor's workshop, they're used to cut fabric and snipe threads. Quarters wearing, you're too young, you don't touch them. Okay.
一把剪刀，它应该发挥它的作用，比如剪点什么。
Ah, great. Just beautiful dress. Azure stepped right out from an oil painting. It carries an air of nobility and grace, evoking a sense of nostalgia. For some reason, the dress is tightly entangled in threads. Okay, what?
协奏，来，我给你准备了礼物。
Aw.
是给我的，好漂亮。
Use scissors. Aw.
这是他遗忘了的故事，还是被他一度坚信的真相？放心，
Ah,
我都为你
great.
准备好了。
Ah, fun. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. But yeah, I'll be back. I just need to do something real quick. I'll be back. Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, I think this will probably also be the last story note for today, most likely. We'll do today. So yeah, let's go. Yesterday's world. Hey, let's go. Oh, more gameplay? Alright.
没有命令不准开口，你们能做的唯有服从。
Oh, damn. Oh, fun. Oh, what? Okay. What? After she gave me this bag candy, she prepared with a staff. Okay. And we're not allowed to leave because it's too dangerous outside? It's too dangerous outside? Okay, Do you want freedom? Ah, fun. When will the training end? Go away, I won't touch you again. Ah, fun. Oh, well that's certainly not unsettling. What? I want everybody up now. Follow orders, go, assemble. Ah, okay,
所有企图逃跑的人都会受到严酷的惩罚。
Ah, fun, great.
语言、情感、思绪，一时让你软弱，在这里
Ah,
本
fun.
能和完成指令。
Follow orders, sounds great, Grandpa. Okay, quiet, even if one of you perseveres, you going? Alright, okay. Go after that deserter? Okay, fun! Oh, damn, okay, oh, damn, Polar doesn't keep dead weight. Oh, damn, okay. Trash is gone. Time to continue training. Oh, fun. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go. I'm making for the reply. We're crying for you. That was fun. Couple to get really also. You're ready to try to lose something? Okay, Certain Loctis seems to perhaps on his courage. Alright, Ah, fun. This is a room that friend of this one, if there's a way to destroy it. Okay, fun. How much do I have left? Oh, 1 minute remaining. Oh, fun. Oh, great. Not using. When I regenerate let balls scotch allowed, perhaps they only escape from here. Are nice. I need core. All right. Wait, do nothing. Okay. Breaks over. About to training day. Rest time 1 minute remaining. Okay. Activate energy core. Okay. Hey, nice. Got him. Nice.
集中精神，马上就能成功。
Oh, damn. Okay. Up, come on, come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey, let's go. Hey, we did it. Let's go. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, that was short. Was not expecting it to be that short, but okay. Anyways, I guess I lied. That probably isn't the last node we're doing today. So, yeah. I guess this is going to be the last one. Beneath the platform. Let's go. Or at least half part of it, at least, I hope. Remember, you're no different from dogs. Worse even. Dogs don't overthink. They don't fear. They don't fear. So learn from dogs. If you're told to bite, you bite. If you're told to stop, you stop. Got it? Oh, fun. If crying gets no answer, what's the point of crying? If needs go unheard, do needs survive? In this institution, the children have few spare emotions, obedience, and contingent reflexes are their daily lessons. Behind closed doors, the obedience training never ends. The instructors clearly tolerate it. As long as they don't have to dirty their hands each time, they're happy to let natural selection do the work and discard the defective products. Ah, fun. The director brought her here personally. What's so special about this candidate? After a few days of observation and interaction, Eleanor has to admit she's a little disappointed. Oh, damn. And test after test, Discord's performance is average. Or maybe lacking any competitive drive is more accurate. She can't even read, just like the others, so what could have earned the director's favor? At least the name was unique. Wherever you are, survival of the fittest rules. Fails to grasp it and you're gone. She lingers at the back of the line and watches older bullies knock Discord's meal to the floor. Damn. The blue-haired girl quietly picks up her food and finds a corner to sit. Playing weak, are you? Not a bad move. She walks over and sits beside Discord like it's the most natural thing. Aww. In the afternoon, the scheduled training begins. Aww. Finish your missions, fall behind, and you'll be punished. Everyone, begin. Countless parts scattered across the table. On command, the children move as one. Assemble a handgun and chamber rounds at top speed. Eleanor, complete. There's the kids panic. It's the first day with his training. Some can't even tell the trigger from the safety. Aww. Rosie, Eggsy, complete. Discord, complete. The rest of you, fail. Failed. Hands out. Eleanor steps gracefully out of line. A beat later, Discord follows. Aww. Damn. The stun gun cracks, charring the flesh of the palm until it's black and burning. The punished child doesn't dare cry, only sags to their knees. Ah, fun. No one's ever doubted this place is nothing like ordering orphanages. Ah, fun. They're afraid of you. Discord doesn't dare whisper, doesn't dare look back. Standing beside the girl, she speaks barely above a whisper. Is it because you're better than them, or are they jealous? Being better than a bunch of fools is nothing to be proud of. Damn. What matters is being better than the person you were. That's worth being proud of. Damn. To Discord, Eleanor acts refined around teachers and other orphans. Never loud, never foolish. Even when she acts out, she's never scolded. Aw. Only quirk is that sometimes she's hard to understand. Among kids who lack schooling, that she counts as an advantage. They do fear me. When you fear something, you admit it has power over you. She tells Discord which children to study and which ones she already understands completely. Aw. People should look for things that have meaning and value. They meet death calmly. Some people value others help others live. Aw. She says her foresight is simply a matter of understanding, like how some creatures are born with a sharper sense of smell than humans. But in Discord, it feels like magic. Oh, damn. See, how about... He's about to slip out and quietly ask the kid in front to help him cheat. The kid in front will agree, then sneak a look around, but the one behind won't like it. He'll, let me think. He's gonna punch through the kid in front of him. Oh, damn. Ow, my nose! I'm gonna hate you, you sneaky cheaters. Class stops when a brawl breaks out, and the instructor storms over. Discord stares, stunned as Honor's predictions came true one by one. Oh, damn. Can you make people do what you want? Oh, damn. No, I certainly can't. An expression crosses her face that mingles adults calm with a child's innocence. All I do is observe. I watch what someone wants, what they need most right now, what they value. Then you know more about them than I do. Then do you understand me the way you understand them? She smiles and says nothing. Discord can already ask questions and doubt better than the other fools. Like which foot I'll use when I step through that door next? Aw. A coin has two sides. You only get two outcomes when you toss it. The commotion ends as the whistle. The older girl strolls back into line. The younger girl realizes she's has something done. Flushes with embarrassment. Then remembers the secret game that sealed her fate. Damn. A weathered portrait of an old man, a bird with outstretched wings. Aw. She chose the old man's face, and the path led her here, the other path. So free will is a joke, an illusion. The freedom people talk about is just making unlimited choices inside countless restraints. They wield freedom like they wield power. In the end, it's the same pre-written row, boring, mind-numbingly boring. At the end of her sentence, the girl's voice suddenly slips back into the child's tone. She steps closer. Her shadow and breath fall over Discord. Oh dear, is that too hard for you? Aw. Every window here is carefully covered so the children won't glimpse a scrap of blue sky and dream of freedom. Aw. If the children still whisper about freedom during breaks, they stare at clouds through the cracks and watch leaves fall with the seasons. If only there could be a cloud in the sky, then they could drift anywhere. Almost every child has a thought like this. Aw, that's sad. Until Eleanor said it, Discord had never considered it might not be a good thing. Do you want freedom? No, we should follow orders. Discord unconsciously rubs out the wrists that her restraints have cinched for years, and she voices the words out, uncomfortable. Does the puppy want freedom? Can it run wherever it wants? The girl pictures the attack dogs in their training cages, then shakes her head slowly and heavily. Aw. Then what about the strays outside? They go where they want, they bite who they want, they don't need anyone's orders. Discord doesn't answer. She studies Eleanor's face, searching for the response that will satisfy her. No matter how hard a small dog tries, how loud it howls, it can't become a big dog. So no matter how much the children yearns for it, they can't turn into clouds. Discord struggles to take it in. Aww. But a small dog can still kill a big dog with the same sharp teeth and claws. I'm the only one who sees your potential. They all underestimate you, overlook you, but you're the protagonist of this story. Aw. You're special. Prove it to me. Damn. Eleanor lets out the blue to the gauze slide from her fingertips and walks, unbothered, from the sterile corridor into the course room. Special protagonist. Those words, sweet as honey, seep slowly into Discord's heart. Could she be a protagonist? Could she protect Eleanor and become the great hero from picture books? Damn. The lamp still glows with faint ghostly light, yet she feels warm as if she's standing in the outdoor sun. Aww. The world gathers in new colors, begin to surge forward. In that moment, her broken childhood and all those years of wandering no longer seem to matter. Aww. By the way, would it be your left foot? My guess is that you heard it before. You've been acting like nothing's wrong while quietly protecting it all this time. She quietly glances back. She glances back with an innocent smile, and speaks with words that land squarely in the heart. Aww. Interesting. You love to hide important things. Is it because you've lost them before? Interesting. The corridor to the dorms is ice cold at night. Many children linger there before bed, dragging their feet on purpose. Fool. She's tamed you. Got you dancing to her tune, just so she can beat you more easily on the next test. Tag along, you'll find out soon enough how terrifying it is to be her enemy. Yeah, we're just helping you face reality early. A cluster of kids closes in. A pervert target who never fights back is too tempting for their relentless show-off energy. Damn. Someone shoves her. She stumbles forward and crashes onto the ice-cold floor. Damn. Think you're special? Think you were chosen? One boy slips a fork from the caretaker's cabinet and climbs to a high perch. He flicks his wrist and sends the fork flying. The angle's off. It spins and just clips her foot before bouncing away. Missed. These things are a pain to aim. How about this? In one go, he throws the rest of the forks at Discord. Down. They rain down like silver, clattering into each other while pattering. Down. Only one fork spins fast. The times flashing as it drops toward the back of Discord's unprotected neck. The girl doesn't turn. Maybe she catches it in the corner of her eye. Because her arm whips back in an instant. Oh, damn. Damn, lucky dodge. The crowd scatters in a flash, like ants doused with boiling water. Only two things can get these kids to stop in their tracks with sound alone. A whistle or her. Eleanor, they say. The girl bites her lip, unsure whether to repeat those cruel words. But Eleanor's eyes let up, fixed on the fork that was knocked away and now sits buried in the wall. Aww. As expected. Smiling, she opens her arms and gathers Discord and face and ruffles. The unfamiliar touch makes Discord tense up. She doesn't know what to do. Nothing to worry about, right? The girl's hand pushes her back, soft and soothing. Discord breathes in a scent that does not match Pollard at all. Nestled against gray hair, her tight muscles loosen. Aww. The bullying is brushed aside, a harsh scolding, a token confinement, and then instructors and caretakers pretend it never happened. But after their confinement ends, these kids never came near the blue-haired girl again. Aw, they're not bothering me anymore, but what did you do? Did you beat them up? Damn. The girl asked incredulously. She didn't just picture this teenager using violence. No, I only talked to them the same way I'm talking to you. Discord already understands what the girl is, that the girl is far more mature than she looks. She only acts like an ordinary child when it suits her. Don't you get it? Her forehead's already marked. Even you idiots should know some lines can't be crossed. The girl's gentle smile smooths out every anxious ripple in Discord's young heart like a calming touch of magic. Aww. From that day on, her time at Polar grows easier. Discord feels as if she's run back to some simple, sheltered place, even if each day's performance is anything but peaceful. As long as Eleanor is there, there's nothing to fear. All she has to do is follow orders and keep living. Aww. Aww. Yet a fate no child should bear still comes mercilessly. Oh, damn. Final training of the year. Make sure you're ready. Oh, damn. Some kids spark with hope at the word final, but the gray flat eyes around them show that words like these have long since lost their meaning. Damn. They're forced to fight each other. The closer the bond, the more deliberately they are paired. The rule is merciless. It slices apart what little tenderness remains. Oh, damn. A door opens. They step into the tunnel, drowned in pitch-black darkness. Ah, fun. They descend the staircase, pass through another door, and hear the heavy clang of metal slabs swing shut behind them. And finally, one last door. Some children grow restless, others seem distant, already half absent. It makes no difference to what lies ahead. Oh, damn. Ah, fun. Right. Complete your task. Kill your companions, or you all feed the dogs. No, you don't have to kill them. Just knock them out and it's over. Oh, damn. Director Pollard, who almost never shows up, drops their remark like stone before passing the microphone back. Training is almost over. No point wasting resources. The other adults glance at each other and shrug. None of them bother explaining to the seldom seen director how important the preset conditions are for forging the final nerves of steel. Damn. Dozens of trained military hounds come thundering out. They're massive, all muscle, some almost as tall as the children. Every set of eyes lock on the central platform, and the growls rumble like distant thunder. Damn. Weapons of every kind litter the arena floor. The instructors leave for the monitoring room, waiting for the final results of this bloodbath. Damn. Of course, running and giving up are pointless too. Partially wiped bloodstains remain on the platform. The air reeks of iron. Discord yanks at a chain linking her neck to another's. Her face twisted in pain. Damn. A person must always obey. A perfect expendable. Adapting the absurd. That's what soldiers were made to be in this world, in the world wars. Life and death are a performance. 33 ridiculous coin tosses make you believe in fate. You're not puppets on a stage. Discord doesn't understand the poem-like murmur. It's even more obscure than usual. The ghost smiles and switches to a simpler story. Damn. Ever heard of your life flashing before your eyes? Take oxygen deprivation, for example. It can cause hallucinations and a lot of plane crashes. When the cabin loses pressure, people pass out almost instantly. Your body's dying, but your brain hasn't caught on yet, so it gives you dreamlike illusions. People who've had near-death experiences say they saw hazy scenes and heard a clear announcer's voice. Then when they step into an unknown river, torches flare to life around them. The flicker of firelight brightens the space. You see people waving to you. Their faces are blurred, but you feel strange safety and happiness, like an infant in a mother's arms. What are they talking about? I can't hear them clearly. Still this reckless? Are they turning a death test into story time? The girl keeps talking to herself. The speaker warns that if you don't get moving, the preset lethal current will be switched on. Are you afraid of death? The young woman walks slowly to the weapons rack, her pale finger slipping from her sleeve. She smiles like she's unwrapping a gift and reaches for a brand new chainsaw. Damn. Discord follows. The voice on the loudspeaker and grabs a tactical knife from the upper rack. Oh, damn. A suicidal choice. Okay. At the monitors, one of the adult mutters a few casualties are acceptable, but a massive massacre would be too much. Rosewater's brow furrows. But Discord is busy building the scene Eleanor described. Her mind is pulling along as she peers down from several meters above into the darkness below. Barking rises and falls somewhere under the platform. Death is safe and happy? What she sees instead is the opposite. A cold corner hidden from a bustling street. Bleak, shadowed, forgotten. Damn. She's been there before, felt it. If no one remembers you, maybe the fire in your chest will finally burn out. The clash of gears and chains, the roar of motors, all of it explodes at once. The blast of sound forces the girl to raise her voice. Jump here! Jump from here! Oh damn. That's an order. Oh damn. The last thread of hope snaps, so even Eleanor can't conjure a magic that shields them from reality. Why is the world like this? There's no hope at all. Discord wants to close her eyes. Her hand grips the chain, but isn't allowed to. Her hand grips the chain at her neck, and she stops asking questions. Oh damn, jump, jump, jump! Oh damn, okay. Jump! Jump! Jump, jump, jump! Ah, fun! Ah, great. Just obey the command. When the countdown to fight blaring from the speaker, she lets the strength leave her body, slides her left foot over the platform's edge, and drops. Oh, damn. The fall should be brief. For a moment, feeling only the pressure of wind, Discord knows nothing. The pressure at her neck vanishes, enough to tell her that whatever is on the other end is suddenly gone. Oh no, she's passed the test now, hasn't she? Oh damn. If all she wanted was to give up, she had hundreds of chances already. Tag along, you'll find soon enough how terrifying it is to be your enemy. After that day, every sleepless night, she chews on that sentence in the rhythm of the dorm's snoring, imagining all the ways it might come true. Oh damn. Ah, fun. In a blink, a puppy doll seems to appear on the nightstand, and the next, she realizes it's a nightmare. Ah, great. It feels like an unknown force squeezes her apart, slinging her between light and darkness. A good cry is the only thing that could settle her spirit, but crying is something reality never pities. Ah, fun. Alas, she stretches her fingers, the fingers that the restraints still allow, lips moving soundlessly, tapping a melody from memory into moonlit air. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, I absolutely don't want to be Eleanor's enemy. But I also don't want to die. Oh. Survival instinct drives her to twist her body midair in a burst of desperate adjustment, and her razor-sharp vision lets her see the ground below, packed with hounds waiting for their meal. For some reason, her downward rush seems to slow for her heartbeat, just enough to finish the adjustment. Hey, okay. Danger clenched tight, Discord picks her landing spot. Did you catch that move? Someone at the monitors cries out. Discord crashes onto the back of the two pounds, curling up to execute a side roll as her arm grazes the terrifying fangs. Though she manages to break her fall, the impact still forces a muffled grunt from her lips. No time to register the pain. She rides the momentum into a low crouch, twists halfway around, and drives her knife hard up the snarling hound's soft underjaw. Damn, alright. Dark blood splays and twisting ribbons, crawling along the dagger's edge like living worms. Another hound, you're closer this time, lunges with a low guttural snarl. Discord reacts faster than thought. She boots away the one whose jaws no longer work, winds the too long chain between her hands, reads the incoming leap, loops the nearest throat, and slams the beast on the ground with brutal force. Damn, okay. Okay, well, damn. Aw. Well, damn. She twists her wrist hard. Metal noose bites deep, tightening until foam flecks its muzzle and its legs go slack. Hey, or damn. When did she hide a whip in her sleeve? She slips through the weapon rack, circles again and again, and uses metal fatigue to saw through the chain on her neck. Hey, she's throwing every gun off the rack. Wait, she jumped down herself. Wait, what is she trying to do? Why are there no cameras underneath? Where are the drones? Panic erupts in the monitoring room. They suddenly remember the passage beneath the platform. A route to the outside to freedom. Oh, damn. Someone's getting nervous. Who'd have thought that anyone could escape from Pollard? It isn't just that their abilities have surpassed every adult's expectations. Worse than that, what has been done to these children, something even heaven would refuse to forgive. Hey, Isamu, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Their will burns longer than the sun of every will set against them. Hey, alright. Nice. Congratulations, Isamu. How many is that now? The defending wall of barking fades until she realizes there isn't a single bark left. Yeah, for real. Well, wish you luck in the grind, for real, Isamu. She wipes the blood and sweat running from her nose and finally steals a breath. Yeah, good luck to you, for real, Isamu. Good luck. Good, I like dogs that bite. Discord looks up, delighted to see the girl walking toward her, still keeping her weight pressed on one gaping wound. One gasping hound. Its whimper disappears into heavy silence. I don't know her. But yeah, as you can see, we're currently reading more story. As you can see, Isamu. That's currently pretty good so far. I'm really enjoying it. She runs over, then freezes when she sees the girl no longer spotless. Looks like you're enjoying the game too. She tosses aside her blood-smeared power saw, frowning at her sleeve where flecks of blood, flesh, bone, and blood have marred the fabric. Not elegant enough. If only there were a weapon that'd make me get so close and kept the mess off me. She selects again, this time a modified double-barrel shotgun, lifts it, and softly mounts a bang as she takes aim. The hound's head bursts as his body stumbles forward a few more steps forward, dropping. Confusion still etched in its movements. 1 point for an Eleanor. The noise is overdone, not my taste. Whoever controls us must be dealt with for good. Discord flicks the chain into the jaws of the last hound charging toward Eleanor's back. She drives her knife into its heart. The shriek stops. Looks like the game is over? Shame, I forgot to keep score. Damn. Oh damn, the art. Okay, damn, okay. Oh shit, the art, okay. Yo, this is beautiful. Ooh, and the music too, okay. She reaches out her cool hand. When their palms meet, Discord feels herself pulled forward. The warmth brings Discord a profound sense of comfort. She lets herself be led by the laughing figure. No more enemies to guard against. The bloody arena fades into a phantom ballroom. Hand in hand, they walk across the carpets cooling into dark red. They drift across the grand halls. Oh, damn. Their skirts flutter. Their steps are light and free. It is Discord's first ball. She's a flicker of the dark moon, the bloom of a flower, the sweep of purple waves, calm on the surface, burning inside. Hey, alright. Well, the music is so good, huh? Discord stares at the girl leading her. Would I one day be like those hounds standing in your way, blindly following commands? It's not the same. He took orders from me. I'm not a slaughter maniac. Those dogs died, but their deaths had value. And the girl stayed quiet as Eleanor turns back and searches her eyes. Aww. You don't like it here anymore, do you? It's because they made us kill our own. It's too much. Then we'll be leaving here soon. Coming from her, it sounds like a joke, but deep down, Discord firmly believes it. Aww. After that, everything is a blur. She barely remembers the adults waiting through the gore to pull them out, then splitting them apart. Maybe someone even asked why she hadn't opened the door. Oh, damn. That's not necessary. Eleanor's voice drifts from the next room as Discord sinks in deep sleep under a net of scissors. Sensors. Oh, damn. It's all for our own good. For betterment. Aw. When she wakes, only bare walls remain, echoing in the emptiness. Metal bunks stand in the... Metal bunks stand in neat rows. Thin mattresses are stacked flat. No one sleeps here anymore. Every child is gone. Aw, damn. Eleanor's got a new home. Isn't that great? Relax, her new life starts soon. She wasn't wrong. In a cozy bedroom above the last Parados tailor shop, Discord runs her fingers over the skin where her neck and wrists were once bound. She lets out a sigh that's far too heavy for a child. Aw, interesting. Oh, wow, huh, interesting. Wow, what an ending. But yeah, wow. So it's really cool that we were able to see how, you know, Discord and, I guess, Lilith were able to escape. Huh, interesting. Very, very interesting. But, yeah. Really enjoyed that story. Really enjoying the story so far, man. Really enjoying it. It's really, really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. But, yeah, great stuff so far. But, yeah, I think with that said, that's probably all I gotta say. So, yeah. I will be streaming again on, this is probably where I'm gonna end the stream. So, yeah, I will be streaming again on Monday at 7 p.m. BST. We will be playing some more Genshin Impact. And also be uploading the stream schedule tomorrow as well. So, yeah. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So, yeah. Yeah. On Discord as well. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the stream. And also, if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe and a follow and all that good stuff. And also let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. And thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Remember to stay humble. Got it, people. I'll see you guys later. Bye. 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 Bye.